Hello, afternoon. I am waiting for Mr. No Cruise Control in London Bridge. Back at London Bridge, although I pass through London Bridge twice a day every day at work. But anyway, back at London Bridge. It's busy. Waiting for Mr. No Cruise Control. And then we are to check in at the Hilton Hotel. Not check in at the hotel, like check in with Virgin Voyages at the hotel. I've had like a point of contact for the day WhatsApp me earlier. Telling me to contact him about no problems, bless him. So no problems yet, and I don't think there will be. So just waiting for Dave, and then we shall go and check in, and then get the boat down to the ship again. So exciting! So we were kindly invited to a reception at the Hilton Hotel, where we could be tested if we needed to be, and we waited in the dry until the boat came. It's so hot. I'm also wet. I'm soaked from the rain. So we are in the Hilton Hotel, checking in. Have a little wristband. And we are going to be called to the boat shortly. Exciting. And Mr. No Cruise Control's with me, but until he's had a few cocktails, he'll be off camera. He's smiling. Cool. Here we are. More London Street. Virgin Voyages launch. The Valiant Lady. Don't know what's in here. Testing, I think. Weird out here. Yesterday it was sunny going to Valiant Lady. Today we've got typical British weather. Rain. Should have done a time lapse of it coming in. As with yesterday, Virgin Voyages chartered Thames Clippers to take us down to Tilbury. You can see the Virgin Voyages flag on the front. So the weather's not as nice today, but here she is. Ooh. Yeah, all you can see is a grey blob and red. Yesterday. There she is. Back up the red tunnel, which is really cool in the daytime, but in the night, when it's pitch dark either side, it's not so fun. We've got our lanyards. Apparently they're the wrong colour. We're having a new colour given to us later, apparently, to get us into some extra parties. Fun.
Just going to assign you a wearable.
We are walking up to the dock. We have our C-bands, we have our bracelets, ready to go. Woo, our cabin. Let's see if this all works. Yay, green light. And in we go. Whee. Lovely. Oh, and the curtains are opening for the balcony. Ah, lovely. I'll do a proper tour later on in this vlog. First, to get into my beloved hammock. I love these hammocks. I mean, cruising's all about the hammocks this summer. The hammocks on Scarlet Lady, the hammocks on Morella Suites, the hammocks in the on Iona. I love the hammocks. Anyway, I haven't done a cabin tour because our suitcase was unpacked everywhere. And also, I'm going to tag here in the corner my cabin tour aboard Scarlet Lady, so you can watch that. I have to say, I'm super impressed with the London International Cruise Terminal. It is a beautiful little terminal. I love the bricks, the wood, the history. As you're in the building, there's lots about the history on the walls that you can read whilst you're waiting. It's just so beautiful. I boarded Disney Magic here last year, and I am looking forward to boarding Ambiance here in a few weeks. And yeah, I was here for in Tilbury to visit Scarlet Lady for the day, and then I returned again for this launch. It's a beautiful cruise port. Do try and use it if you have the opportunity to. So we are at London International Cruise Terminal again. I say again, I'm here again, Dave isn't. There's the bridge. And that way up there is London. Actually, you can see London. No, actually, on the screen you can't. I can in the naked eye. I can see the Dartford crossing, and then behind there I can see all the skyscrapers. And then, oh, there's a ship over there with lights on it. Oh, I'll have to have a look which ship that is. It's Saga, Spirited Adventure. Then we have the cruise terminal, and then out to sea that way. And I'm going to give Dave a lesson on how to use the hammock. So after teaching him how to use the hammock, we got ready for dinner, and we had a booking in the wake, of which I will show you soon. Because we'd had the wrong colour pass, we were asked to give our phone numbers in to Capital, and then they messaged us. Actually, I had a message from my sort of link person saying they'd been invited to a special gig by Ella in the Manor before the main gig by Ella, which was fabulous. I mean, it was just, insane. But I'll show you how that happens and what happens later on in the vlog. Apparently we're live on Capital FM shortly across the world. So you can listen to Valiant Lady, I was going to say Scarlet Lady, Valiant Lady's launch party. You can listen online wherever in the world you are. So here we are at the wonderful wake. I mean, who doesn't love the wake? Steak, seafood, you can't go wrong. So here we are, been taken to our table. So we are having our dinner in the wake. Let me try and open this without spilling any water. Thank you. We've been recommended the filet mignon. Yum. I've only been to the wake for brunch before, so it was lovely having dinner here. It was a real lovely atmosphere. And I'd realised, well, I think I say later on in this, I realised I'm actually booked into the wake this Friday. Cocktail. What's it called? Greyhound.
Thank you.
Gin. And then Dave's had beer. And Coca-Cola, because I'm working tomorrow, so I need to, not drink too. Oh, we are in the wake for dinner. It's sold out. I think it's the only restaurant that is. But we are having the lettuce wedge, and I had this, I think, with brunch on Scarlet, and it's delicious. I should have been adventurous and had clam chowder, but I wasn't. Oops. And Dave had the same. Yum, yum, yum. No. Cocktails and drinks. Lovely. Oh, and we had a lovely filet mignon. We were told it was like an M&M. It would melt in your mouth, and it sure did. And we had lots of sides to share as well. It's delicious. Now for dessert. My favourite brunch dessert in here is the pancake cake, but it's not on for dinner. Oh, I do like the panna cotta. I'm booked eating here again next weekend. I can't wait. We're having delicious dinner in the wake. It's quite busy in here, and it's sold out, I think, on the app. I'm glad I booked a few days ago. We're in quickly because we want to go and enjoy all the parties at Capital FM and Virgin Voyages. Dave had a delicious lemon deconstructive cheesecake kind of thing, and I had a baked Alaska. Oh, delicious, both of them. Beautiful way. I've just realised I think I have dinner booked here for next Friday as well. Just outside the wake is the lovely dockhouse area of the ship, where you can have kind of casual Mediterranean food, and you don't need to book to eat there either. And it's a lovely atmosphere, and they usually got some music playing. We then moved on to the draft house and had a drink. Well, had a cocktail there. Their cocktails were shots. So they were called Jellyfish with Sambuca. It was strong. And that was my last drink of the night. Last drink of the night because I was working the next day. I didn't have that drink and then go to bed. I partied, and I will show you how I partied. Just chilling out with a drink, a Coke now. I have just had a jellyfish shot. I'll put a picture of him here. A bit lethal. So David's gone to the loo, and I am just chilling in the draft house. We just had a text from Capital, which is quite exciting. No, like a WhatsApp. I keep getting random WhatsApps from people. So the WhatsApp from my link who invited me, the company who invited me to this, and they've invited me to a party. But then Capital FM messaged me, and we had to go downstairs to Sailor Services, and apparently we have the wrong colour of these. But I mean, it's a beautiful colour. I'm happy with this colour. I don't have any idea what the colours mean. I mean, there are different colours, but I mean, yesterday I had a purple one. So, but we had a little star drawn on it, which must have meant something. But instead, the Capital Radio people have added a sticker. Apparently, that gets us into a party that's soon in a secret location. Exciting. I'll take you with me, of course. Here we are. I've got many selfies in here. I don't need another one. We're in an exclusive Capital party. Feels special.
Hang on, bear with me.
Right, this room's called the Manor because that was the original name of the Virgin recording studio. Someone did the homework.
Many years ago.
Please put your hands together though, right now. This man's very important, so if you want a freebie, he's the person to chat to, right? Please welcome, give a red hot Virgin welcome to Chief Executive of Virgin Voyages, Mr. Tom McAlpin.
He's got great trainers.
Come on, Tom.
Valiant Lady, she's beautiful! Hey, what an amazing 6 months this has been. We launched our beautiful Scarlet Lady back in October. We've had fantastic reviews from the media and from all of our sailors on board, folks that have been involved in making this successful. Our investors, our design team, our incredible marketing team who don't get enough recognition, and all the people that have supported this. Thank you so much. We look forward to all of you guys have an amazing time tonight.
A little bit. So we are going to do just that. Everyone in this room is going to be privy to an exclusive performance from the one and only Ella Hendersons.
Exactly. Now, Ella has had an incredible 12 months, okay? In the last year alone, she spent 28 weeks on the official Big Top 40. 3 of those weeks were at number 1, everyone.
Whoa!
She's been nominated for a Brit Award.
Ah!
And she's had over 500 million streams. That's pretty good.
Oh, really?
No way! Oh my God!
You're kidding! This is
Sorry.
unbelievable
Chill out,
scenes.
chill out.
Now look, if you haven't seen Ella perform before, honestly, I heard her warming up. She's unbelievable. She has the most incredible voice. I've been out on the ship with her all day. She's so much fun. She's a great girl, and you just need to be the one recording it.
That you're no longer together. Forget her. She never loved you like I did. I wasn't ready. Now I'm ready for you. We've been heavy. Say that you miss me.
I'm not specifically an Ella Henderson fan, but gosh, she's a very talented lady. Yeah, and beautiful as well.
You can fit a boat on a ship, but not a ship
on a boat.
We didn't rehearse that.
You guys are fucking weird.
The most important thing is, right, the bar is still open here in the Manor. However, I'm going to tell you right now, we're all going to be going to the Red Room.
Red room!
And the only reason is because Mr.
Just leaving the manor. We're going to the Red Room, for more party. Oh look, security at the door. Now, because I'm working tomorrow. This is Retro together through the hard times and the good. I have to celebrate you, baby. I have to praise you like I should. Satisfaction. And you're just satisfaction. Satisfaction. I bumped into Tom McAlpine, the CEO of Virgin Voyages, so I had to ask him for a selfie. And bless him, he was very, very polite and had one. We then headed to the roundabout to Lick Me Till I Scream, to have an ice cream to cool down, because we were hot with all the partying in the Red Room. Lick Me Till I Scream. Oh, having an ice cream to cool down. It's hot in that Red Room. Everyone's partying. And we're live on Capital, which is fun. Oh. It's so hot on here, the ice cream's melting. What was I going to say? I just saw Tom McAlpine, the CEO, on the stairs, and I was like, please, can I have a selfie? I'll put it up. He was like, yeah, sure. Very sweet, bless him. I need to find Shalo and get a selfie with him. It's nice and chilled out vibe in the roundabout. Really nice, actually. Everyone's in the Red Room and we're going back to the Red Room now. Hello. Unfortunately, not unfortunately actually, because I'm not a big drinker. I'm on the non-alcoholic drinks because I'm working early tomorrow. But we're going to do some more partying before we retire to bed. So we've got an early 7 a.m. boat in the morning back to London. Oh my god, you totally should. Go on, Dave, look all cool. Oh, I think Heineken are sponsoring stuff here. Actually, I'll show you that. I could just show you here. Free Heinekens for all on the boat here as well. Oh, it's not turned on. This is cool. So this is the record store. David Bowie there. Oh, sorry. The Bee Gees. It's retro. The Beatles. They are $25. So if you're here in a Rockstar suite, you get a you get a record player in your room, and they all had this in yesterday. Here's the DJ booth. You don't get many atriums on cruise ships with a DJ booth, do you? Look at all that. Ooh. Walking through SIP. we'll have champagne. He's had a lot to drink, hence why he's happy to be filmed. It doesn't happen often. Mr. No Cruise Control, he puts up with my addiction. And he happily comes along with me too. Today he's ecstatic to be my plus one.
Charlie!
I mean, just to show how hot it was, my phone was too hot. I mean, it was in the Caribbean in January and it never came up with being too hot. But in the Red Room on Virgin Voyages, it's hot. And after the main showing of Ella Henderson in the Manor, everyone then moved to the Red Room and then it was busy, as you can see. So the party was ready to go on all night, but as I was working the next day, I was heading to bed, and then we messaged each other, Kathy of Cruise Lowdown, and we missed each other on the Scarlet Lady launch, so we were like, we must meet on Valiant Lady, and we did. It was lovely spending a little half an hour or so chatting to Kathy and meeting her, and she's lovely, and you really should go give her a follow on Instagram. And DJ Glenn John had started playing in the Roundabout, which is the equivalent atrium. And DJs play in the Roundabout on normal cruises as well. So it's a lovely, something different. There's not many atriums on cruise ships that have a DJ, hey? I'd been teasing Mr. No Cruise Control about the pizza place and said that he could have a midnight snack. So off he went and ordered us some midnight snacks. I'm heading back to my sea terrace for some sleep because I'm working tomorrow at a stupid early time. Dave is downstairs getting some pizza. I'll show you that when it comes up. It's a midnight snack. It's midnight snack time. Pizza. And then it's bedtime. Thoroughly enjoyed Valiant Lady, her launch. It has been fabulous. I've met lots of lovely people. Met Cruise Lowdown. When we talk. Saw Shane again. Shalo. Had a selfie with Tom McAlpine. Yeah, so now it's time for bed, which is just so boring. Excuse me. Oh, it's all Becky as well, Owlet blog. Yeah, time for bed now. Work in the morning. Got to be on the 7 o'clock Uber boat back to London. Sad times. How the mighty have fallen, so to speak. No, what am I looking for? Not that. Back to reality. That's what I'm looking for. Back to life. Back to reality. Sadly. Until Friday when I'm back on board. So exciting. And I'll be vlogging on board as well. And that'll be a solo cruise, although half of the British cruise vlogging community will be on board. Pizza. Yum, 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 yum. This is ordered from the pizza place, and then you can stay there whilst they cook it, and then they and then you bring it up back to your cabin. You can also eat it there. There are tables, but it's very late. It's like midnight, so we brought it back to our cabin. And then it's bedtime. Morning sea terrace views with the really lovely hammock. It's so comfortable and so easy to get in and out of. Like super easy. I have just seen that Virgin Voyages have very kindly upgraded me to my own sea terrace on Friday. So that will be exciting. I can't wait to spend some time in the hammock and not have to fight Mr. No Cruise Control for it. We're going again in August in the Med, and I get the feeling we're going to fight each other for the hammock. We'll have to have a rota. Good morning. We are, I was back in Tilbury, but we didn't leave Tilbury. Bright and early, back to the real world today. Work. We are booked on the 7 a.m. Clipper, so it's about 6:30. So we're going to get off now because we have to walk back over to the end there. Amazing night. Thank you, Virgin Voyages. Thank you. So we stayed on Deck 10. Just waiting for the lift. That's me. And here's the lift.
Going down.
It's quite spectacular. It is like 20 to 7 in the morning. We've got a march now to the boat. Morning. And just like that, we're disembarking. Sad times. It was over far too soon. I'm expecting there are some pretty sore heads on that ship on that Saturday morning. I hope everyone had the most fabulous time. I know we certainly did. And Virgin Voyages, before going on them, there's always some sort of issue with paperwork or something. But once you're on them, there are no issues, and it is just amazing. The hospitality is insane. And I speak that from, I mean, obviously the 2 world launches I've been to, they've been insane. But they're insanely good service on a normal fare-paying cruise as well. It's just, they're great. And I really hope they continue to be successful. Get off. We're doing it all again next Friday night. Bye-bye, Valiant. See you in Portsmouth next week. I think I'll finish the vlog here because you don't want to see the boat ride back to London. I've shown you that yesterday. But here she is. We're off now. Back to London. Well, I didn't stop there because the structure inside Tilbury is so beautiful. The architecture, look at it, it's beautiful. And then I thought I'll show you some landmarks on the boat on the way back to central London as well. I hope you enjoy. So it's light at either end. When I left here on Thursday, it was pitch black on either side. It's a bit dangerous. But today it's light. Here's our boat back to central London. They seem to be trying to get away. And here she is. See you in Portsmouth next week. So we're on the Thames clipper boat now, heading back to London, all over. Yeah, there's not many of us on here, like 5 of us. Some of us have to go back to the real world and work. Bless him, the man just came over and like locked the door. It's like I have no intention of going outside. It's cold. Now a little tape's been put across. I'm like, I am too cold to go outside. Quite funny, bless him. Under the Queen Elizabeth II Bridge, which is part of the Dartford crossing. So we live quite close to here. I'd say, I don't know, about 5-6 miles away? 5-6 miles away maybe, into London. So this is part of the Dartford crossing. So underneath is a tunnel, which was originally built. And then this bridge was built in the 1990s. So the bridge you come back into Kent, and the tunnel you go to Essex. But then when it's high winds, they have to close it. And then the tunnel, there's 2 bores of the tunnel, so the tunnel then goes each way. Because it used to be just a tunnel. You have to pay dart tag to go over it. And we have an account because we're localish, because if we ever want to go home to North Wales, I have to cross this crossing. Well, under the bridge. Under the tunnel. Or in the tunnel, rather. It's early. I'm confused. Yeah, you can see the lorries going over it. And this is quite a cool view for us, you see, because we're so used to going over it. It's, I mean, until Thursday, I'd never been under it. So, it's quite cool to go under the Dartford crossing. And actually, I suppose this is the limit to ships that can come up into Greenwich and London. They've got to be small enough to fit under here, which I imagine the majority would be. Yeah, here we are, going under it. It's up there. Yeah, it's a bit of a boring track up the river now, so I'm going to go. But I'm going to come back when we're going around sort of Canary Wharf and the Thames Barrier. I'm going to film going through there. Maybe see the Woolwich Ferry. I'd never seen it until this Thursday. Actually, you can see the Thames Barrier in the distance as well. I'll video when we go through there. So again, that's something I've done on rib boats, but I've never done on like a big Uber Thames clipper. Oh, we're slowing down. So there's the Woolwich Ferry. We're just coming up to the Thames Barrier. I'm assuming we're going to slow down in a second. Actually, we're going through the one in the middle. You can see the green arrows that say. So this barrier protects London from flooding. So it's all open at the moment. Yeah, we're slowing down. We're doing a bit of an emergency slow down. Yes. So this is the Thames Barrier. You're going through. There's another clipper over there. This protects us from flooding. You can see the floodgate there, so it goes up. Well, that's the cog that turns it, but it goes up. Sometimes when you come down here on the boat, you might see one up if they're cleaning it or maintaining it. And we've been down here on rib boats. We've seen them up. So now, coming up to the city. I'll film again when we're closer to the city. You can see the Emirates airline. Obviously there's no cable cars on it at the moment because it's early. But yeah, and it goes over to that side. It goes from by the O2. My God, I feel old. I remember when all those buildings that are there behind it were not there. Can't really see. Yeah. So we're coming up to the O2. It was recently damaged in the latest storm. Some of the tinted roof came off. You can see the prongs of it. There we are. It's coming into view. The O2, and then you can see up at the O2 on the top. Ooh, my finger. There. Up. Yeah, there is the O2 arena. It wasn't originally built to be a temporary structure, the Millennium Dome. But then they kind of left it. We go and see pop stars and comedians and stuff play there. There's two events areas, obviously the main one being the arena. Yeah, we can get a bus from there directly back to the village that we live in. Yeah. And then coming to the city, look at the black clouds. Not the city, sorry. Docklands. I'm half asleep. Sometimes I really do think London's beautiful. Like I moved here in 2003, so I've nearly lived here for 20 years, which in itself is very scary. But yeah, when I was a student I loved London. Then when I started working here I was like, London. But now I love London again. So lucky to live here. But yeah, there's black clouds behind Docklands, yeah. They're coming in the Tower Bridge, but it's a bit rainy. So about to come in the Tower Bridge. Sorry for the rainy window. Oh, there's a cyclist going over. It never tires sailing under Tower Bridge, especially going under the Central Bridge, under the central bit. It never tires. You can go up to the top bits there. I don't know what they're called. Yeah, never tires sailing under the Tower Bridge. There's the city. Tower of London in there. And HMS Belfast there. And we stop at a pier just in front of HMS Belfast. It's a nice copper club over there underneath those buildings. And actually there's like an Airbnb hotel type thing in this building that is fabulous. I think it accepts dogs, but don't quote me on it. You can see the copper club. You probably can't actually, I know where it is. But it has those igloos that people can sit in and have dinner. There's the Tower of London over there. Just no cruise control. And you've got the walkie-talkie, got Sky Garden on the top of there, that's fantastic. There's Tower 42. I've forgotten what it's called on the top of there. No, it's gone. But yeah, Sky Garden's lovely. You can actually go up to the Sky Garden, just the open sort of area with trees and plants and all sorts at the top of that building, for free. So Google it. Although if you're going there, you can go to the brasserie and the eating places up there, and they are fabulous. And you get to see the view as well and spend money eating. So we're doing some manoeuvres now to come by the pier. So I'm gonna love you and leave you. Thank you so much for watching this vlog. Please consider subscribing. I've got so many cruises this year, which I'm so grateful for. And yeah, I'm going to share them all with you. Thank you. Thank you very much for watching.